All barricades erected, area locked down.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Cashmon87 and I'm gonna bring you a 110 kill game. This gameplay is actually not mine. It is from an old clan member. His name is King Daddy. He got this gameplay not too long ago when he told me to upload it. And the reason I didn't upload the day I got it is because this game is 18 minutes long. And I was looking at this, I'm like, how am I going to commentate over that? I've never seen a YouTube commentator do an 18-minute gameplay. Of course, if they're like live streaming or something like that. But just a normal game, I've never seen anyone on YouTube do that. I'm sure it is around somewhere, but I haven't seen anything myself. So this is going to be a challenge for me. So one, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. And what I want to talk about today is kind of like how I got started on YouTube, and I also want to talk about where I'm going to be in the future and where I'd like to be in the future of YouTube. So I also want to talk about just how I started gaming in general. If you guys watched my last video where I talked about my switch from the PC, or sorry, my switch from the PS3 to the PC, I talked a little bit about my gaming past, but not too much. I started gaming literally when I was 3 years old. My dad had bought a Nintendo 64 for just him and his friends to play around with. They would play on like Mario Kart or something. I really had no clue. But he ended up getting bored with it, and then he ended up giving it to me. And from there, I bought, like, you know, I had my Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, Super Mario 64, Legend of Zelda, you know, all those Nintendo classic games, and I would play the crap out of them. So, I mean, I had the Nintendo 64 from when I was about 3 years old to I was about, I don't know, about 5 or 6, and that is when I bought my GameCube, and that is kind of like when I really started getting like into gaming, was the GameCube. Yes, I spent a lot of hours in the Nintendo 64, but it was like a pastime. It wasn't really something that I would do all the time. When I got my GameCube, which I paid for myself, when I bought my GameCube, I had like this little pretzel jar that I ate all the pretzels in. I decided to save it and put all my money in there, and I had about $110, $120 saved up in that pretzel jar, and that's when I went off to go buy my GameCube. So, funny story, I walk up into Toys R Us with my empty pretzel jar with money just stacked in it, and of course, like, I was like a little shy kid. I was like 5 or 6 years old. I never really talked to anyone. All I did, I put the jar on the counter, I pointed to the GameCube, and I said, I want that one. And the person at the register looked at me kind of mad. It's kind of like those things if you give people all pennies at the register, because all they have is just this big wad of cash. It wasn't even like folded up all nice. Like, I was just throwing money in there when I got it, and they had to sort through the entire thing. But I ended up getting my GameCube, and I played countless hours on that too. We're talking like, you know, Super Smash Brothers Melee, and I love Super Smash Brothers. I still play it today. But we got Super Smash Brothers Melee, you know, Luigi's Mansion. I played a lot of ATV games, the Pikmin games. I didn't really play too many sports games on my GameCube, but a lot of the same classics for GameCube that there were on Nintendo 64, I played all of them. From there, that is when I got my PlayStation 2, and it actually wasn't my purchase. That time my dad had purchased a PlayStation 2 with kind of the same intention that he bought the Nintendo 64 with, that he would be playing it, but he really didn't. He ended up giving it to me, and I would, you know, play the Maddens. I would play Star Wars Battlefront. I would play Need for Speeds. Like I said, I play them all. And, you know, I never really played the Call of Duties, and that surprises a lot of people because I'm huge into Call of Duty now. But back then, like, I didn't even know Call of Duty existed, to be perfectly honest with you guys. And my exposure to Call of Duty, I mean, I didn't even know it was there. I didn't even know how big it was until the PlayStation 3, until I started seeing like advertisements for Modern Warfare 2 map packs, until I started seeing stuff like for World at War map packs, until I started going to a friend's house and they had it. So, I mean, to be perfectly honest with you guys, I never even knew about Call of Duty until PS3 days, which a lot of people get surprised about when I tell them, but it's true, and I don't know why. It just never appealed to me. I was more into the racing games, which I'm still into now, but I feel like they really kind of screwed them up. There's no cop chases anymore, and there's no customization racing games, but I'm sidetracking here. So, I mean, that's how I got into gaming. I started off my Nintendo 64, got all the way up to my PlayStation 2. I ended up going to my neighbor's house. My neighbor's KJ Clown. He has a YouTube channel. You guys could go check him out. He just makes a lot of music and stuff. He doesn't really do gaming. But I went over to his house, and he had a PlayStation 3, and he was playing Call of Duty World at War. I think it was actually Christmas morning when I got my PlayStation Portable. But it was that Christmas morning, he was playing Call of Duty World at War, and I started playing it with him. I instantly got hooked to Call of Duty, just like that. So I went out, I got my own PS3. Ooh, voice crack. Perks of being sick. But I went out and got my own PS3. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I didn't even know there was multiplayer. Yes, I played multiplayer at my neighbor's house, but I wasn't like really fully aware of what it was. But when my PS3, when I actually bought it, I didn't even have an account for like the first year of having it, because I wasn't even aware of PlayStation Network. The whole online gaming thing was just completely, like, I couldn't even fathom it. I guess that's the best way to put it. I couldn't even think that there was something like that. Until my other friend from school who said, "Oh, you have a PlayStation 3? What's your PSN account?" I'm like, "What the heck's a PSN account?" He goes, "to PlayStation Network." I'm like, "Excuse me?" And, you know, I got on the phone with him that night, and he talked me through the steps of making an account. And I did. And that's what you see now is Cashmon87. So, that is kind of like how I got into gaming. Oh, man, my voice keeps cracking. That is horrible. I've been fighting this cold for the longest time. But that's how I got into gaming. And, I mean, from there, the rest is history. Now, how I actually got into YouTube. What I started doing. I started with, I guess you could say, old school machinima. Which, not really, I don't think they ever did this. But that's kind of the what I've heard people call it. I would get a camera, I would get a tripod, and I would record my screen with that. And it was the ghettoest setup. I swear, I wish I had pictures of it that I could put on the screen right now. Because it was the ghettoest setup I've ever seen for recording on YouTube. But what I had this little crap flip video camera that I got for Christmas. It was actually that same Christmas that I got where I went over to my friend's house to play Call of Duty. But I got this crap little flip video camera. My dad had a tripod that, again, he had intentions of using but never did, so he gave to me. So I decided to start using it. And, I mean, this tripod, it was garbage, too. But it did the job. For a while, I probably produced about 200 videos on my Cashmon87 channel with the camera and tripod, simply because it was so easy. I didn't have an intro. I didn't have the, like, you know, I was not partnered with the directors of gaming at the time. So all I would do, I would record the video, I'd plug the camera into my computer, and I'd upload it straight from there. I wouldn't even edit it or anything. So it was easy for me to get videos out. And what I would do, as far as the commentary goes, as I was playing, I would just talk. Like, it was just whatever came to my head. And it was really unprofessional. But, you know, I had a heck of a time doing it. I loved it. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I didn't even look at views, likes, dislikes, or anything. I would just upload just for the heck of it. Now, before that, I would always play on the PSP. I mentioned earlier that I got a PSP for Christmas. And one game I got with that was SOCOM Fireteam Bravo. And my neighbor, not KJ Clowns, my other neighbor Tyrai13, he has a YouTube account as well. He was kind of into YouTube before me, and he wasn't really doing much. He was kind of like the same setup that I had on the PSP, or yeah, same setup I had. He would just use a PSP and not a PS3, and he would do the exact same thing. He got a camera, tripod, and he would record his PlayStation Portable gameplay and put it on YouTube. And he would play like SOCOM Fireteam Bravo 2, kind of like what I would do. But I wouldn't really record it, but he would. It was like this whole thing. But he's really the one that talked me into doing YouTube videos. But I didn't want to copy him. I didn't want to do, like, you know, SOCOM gameplay, because everything I saw on YouTube was kind of Call of Duty gameplay. And that's what I wanted to do. And unlike a lot of commentators, a lot of them had dreams of becoming the best, being the next White Boy, Wings of Redemption, Team Martin. I mean, I could go down the line. Woody's Gamertag, Hutch, but he's no longer with us. So sad. Moment of silence. Okay, moment over. But when I got on YouTube, that was not my intention. I was just doing it for the fun of it. Of course, now, views are nice. Likes are nice. Even dislikes. I mean, it's all feedback. And I'm not going to say that I don't enjoy seeing a lot of views on my videos, because that would be lying, and I'm not going to lie. I enjoy seeing a lot of views on my video. That's the point of uploading YouTube videos. And I still have a lot of fun with it. It is a little bit harder, though. But, I mean, that's that. So that's kind of how I got onto YouTube. A lot of people around me, I mean, between my neighbor KJ and my other neighbor Tyrai, they just me being around them is really what put me where I am right now on YouTube, doing the commentaries, playing Call of Duty, and to be perfectly honest, without them I probably wouldn't even be here. So a big shout out to you two. Probably not going to watch this video, but if you do, shout out to you guys, because without you I would not be here right now. Now also, I wanted to talk about where I want to see myself in the future of YouTube. As of right now, I have 74 subscribers, and about 20 of the subscribers I have to thank the T-Dog for that, because without exposure from their channel I would not have gotten those subscribers. And of course I have to thank the subscribers themselves for clicking that subscribe button. I mean, it really means a lot to me when you guys click that button. Every time I see my subscriber count go up, it does put a smile on my face. And I mean, that's all I have to say about that. Now, as far as what I want to do in the future with YouTube, I want to do more like some live streams, like, you know, some question and answer videos, some open lobbies, especially open zombie lobbies. I love playing zombies, and if I could play zombies with some of my subscribers, I think that would be awesome. Something that we should probably do more in the future. Of course, as far as the zombies go, I want to play World at War zombies. I love World at War zombies. But if some of you guys don't have World at War, if you don't have the map packs for it, that's fine. We can play Black Ops. I have all the map packs for Black Ops except for Call of the Dead. I did not buy that one. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't have any interest in the map at the time. You know, before I buy maps, I always look at, like, you know, the trailers and everything, and I always look at some gameplay, and I don't know why, I guess Call of the Dead did not seem entertaining. I guess it's because I love the original zombie crew, and I didn't really like the fact that they were bringing in more characters. I guess that had to be the reason why. I really can't think of any other reason why I wouldn't have bought it. So yeah, I mean, that's it. But, you know, the open lobby idea seems pretty cool. It's just a pain in the butt on the PS3 to set up, because the PS3, when you're in a game, when you hit the middle button, the PlayStation button, to load up like your friends list and all that, it'll sometimes take a long time to respawn. And if we're gonna do an open lobby, of course I would have to add you as a friend so you could join my game. And you know, it would get annoying. It would get like, you know, in the way, waiting 45 seconds just for the menu to respawn. So that's why I said we should probably do like a zombies lobby where you can only get 3 people in there. Myself included would be 4, of course. So yeah. Now, also in the future of YouTube, I want to be able to get my own channel partnered. Now, everyone I know that has a YouTube channel, that works on it like I do, that uploads daily like I do, that has series and stuff, and, you know, really take it seriously like I do, they want to get their channel partnered. And I don't see why not. Of course, like I said earlier, I'm not in it for the money. There are people that are, but I'm not. I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. I would never lie to you guys. But I'm not in it for the money, but there are a lot of perks with being partnered that I would like to have. One of them being custom thumbnails. I make thumbnails for the videos at T-Dog, and I spend a lot of time on those thumbnails. Now, my last video, that was what I want to see in Black Ops 2, that one was really thrown together quickly. That's because I wanted to get a video to T-Dog, mainly because I was looking at their channel and they had it uploaded in like 2 or 3 days. So I figured that, you know, the directors weren't sending any videos, and I had the video done, I just didn't have the thumbnail done, so I put that one together really quickly and sent it to them. And yeah, that's it. So one of the perks of being partnered is definitely the thumbnails. I wish that they would offer that to everyone and not just people that are partnered, because I would utilize that as much as I could. Now, thumbnails also in the top, if you're viewing a video from, like, let's say I'm partnered, if you view a video from my channel that is not on my channel, it's just like on the normal YouTube player, then you could see where you can click on their name. It's like a custom little image that could have like their logo or something. And I mean, that's cool too. That's something that I would like to do. It's something that I would like to have for my channel. Advertisements, which that's where the money comes in. Personally, I don't know if I will put advertisements on there, and if I did, it probably would not be the, like, you know, the ones that play before the video that sometimes you can't skip, sometimes you can, because those annoy the crap out of me, especially the Roxio game capture commercials. But a lot of them annoy the crap out of me, just because a lot of them don't even pertain to the video that I'm watching. If I'm watching a video about gaming and I get like a commercial about the Jeep Wrangler, I mean, just to be perfectly honest, I don't care about the Jeep Wrangler. I'm just trying to watch Call of Duty gameplay. So if I were to get partnered, I probably would not put those advertisements on the front end of the video. Maybe at the end, because then you have like the option just to leave if you want, but not at the front, because that crap's just annoying. But you know, those little advertisements they have that come up in the bottom of the screen, those don't really bother me that much. And if I were to get partnered, I probably would do that. Another upside to being partnered would be, well, you know, the live streams. It's something that you could run straight from YouTube. I think it would be pretty cool if I could do that, but there are a lot of things that I heard that are really messed up with the YouTube like live streaming service, so I'd probably use something like Twitch TV or oh crap, there's another one, I can't even think of the name right now. Crap, I can't even think of the name. Oh, whatever. But I'll probably use one of those just to do live streams with you guys, because I love interacting with my subscribers. So yeah, so that's basically it for, you know, what I want to do for my future at YouTube. I know we're not at the end of the video yet. We have a little bit of time left. So in this time, I want to talk about a new series that I'm going to start up very soon. It's called Minecraft Cribs, or like, you know, Cashmon's Minecraft Cribs, or something like that. I haven't fully decided the name yet, but that is what I want to do. And my whole, like, you know, purpose of this whole series is to show off other people's Minecraft survival worlds. How it's going to work, you would, you know, like, put your survival world on, I don't know, like a MediaFire download or whatever, and then you would give me your download link, and if it's good enough, I will record it, and I will put it, like, you know, as part of, like, you know, a top 5 Minecraft Cribs of the week or something like that. And each week will be different. One week it'll be like mansion creations, one week it'll be like underwater stuff, another week it'll be like redstone creations, and different things like that. And because I wanted to do different things like that, I don't know if Minecraft Cribs would be the right thing. Maybe it's just like, you know, top 5 Minecraft creations. I know they already have a series like that on Machinima, but I want to do the same sort of thing here on the Directors of Gaming. So yeah, now I want to thank you guys for watching. If you've watched this far in the video, then you deserve a chocolate chip cookie. And if you guys have watched this far in the video, comment, give me my chocolate chip cookie in the comments so I know that you got this far. Thanks again for watching. For more information on that whole Minecraft series, I will upload a separate video on my channel talking about it when I have all the information ready. Thanks again for watching, guys. Have a nice day.